Solving inequalities. The procedure for solving inequalities is just like solving equations, except when you multiply or divide both sides of the inequality sign by a negative number, you reverse the sign. And at the end, usually you have to graph a solution on a number line. Here we have to solve a graph, and we have x is being multiplied by a half, but since the 2 is in the denominator, it's dividing x. The opposite of dividing by 2 is to multiply. Whatever you do on one side of the inequality, you want to do the same to the other side of the inequality. 2 and 2 will cancel, so we have negative 1x less than 6. We are multiplying x by negative 1. The opposite is to divide by negative 1. So this will become positive x. This will become negative 6. And if you divide or multiply inequality by a negative number, you want to reverse the inequality sign. And you want to reverse the inequality. Now we just need to graph. So here's our number line. The inequality sign means we're going to use empty circle at negative 6. So here's negative 6 and my empty circle. And we need to choose the side that has all the numbers that are greater than negative 6. Now, in this direction, we will have negative infinity. In this direction, we will have a positive infinity. The greater values are always to the right. And if you need to pick smaller values, they will be to the left. If you're not sure, you can check, and it's easier to just plug in positive numbers. So let's say x is equal to 2. So is 2 greater than negative 6? Yeah. Here we have 8 minus 5x minus 12. So we can subtract a number from both sides. Now we have negative 5x greater than, same sign, sum, negative 20. Now we need to undo this multiplying by negative 5, and the opposite is to divide by a negative 5. This will cancel into positive x. This will become positive 4. Every time you multiply or divide by a negative number, you want to reverse the inequality sign. So 4 is part of our solution, but we cannot have 4 because we have no equal there. So empty circle at 4. Everything less than 4 will be to this side of the bubble, going all the way to the negative infinity. Solve and graph. Negative 4 plus 5x less than negative 3 plus 8. So the first thing, I'm going to move all the numbers to the right. Plus 4, we have 5x less than negative 3x, 8 plus 4, 12. I'm going to move all the x's to the left by adding 3x to both sides. This is a 0, so we have 8x less than 12. We need to undo this multiplying by 8. And the opposite would be to divide by 8. This cancels. We have x is less than. 8 and 12 can both be reduced by 4. So we have 3 out of 2. For graphing, it's just sometimes it's easier to convert fractions into decimals. So 2 goes into 3. 2 goes into 3 one whole time. 2 times 1, 2. So we have difference is 1 decimal. We can add as many zeros after decimal as we need. Drop this 0, so 2 will go into 10 5 times, minus 10, 0. So we have x is less than 1.5. So here's our number line. Now 1.5 will be somewhere between 1 and 2. So here's my 1.5. And I need all the values that are less than 1.5. Well, 0 is less than 1.5. 1 is. Negative 2 definitely is less than 1.5. So everything to the left is my solution. Solve and graph. Here we have some simplifying to do before we get to solve. So we have x minus 3. Let's distribute this 5 less than or equal to x minus 3. Let's distribute this 2. So we have 5x minus 15 less than or equal to 2x minus 6. Now we can solve. Plus 15 plus 15. So that's a 0. We have 5x less than or equal to 2x. Different signs, difference. We have more positives. 9 minus 2x minus 2x. That's a 0. We have 5x less than or equal to 9. Out of 5, this cancels. X has to be less than or equal to 9 out of 5. I'm going to convert 9 out of 5 into a decimal, unless you are given a number line with fractions, because that would be easy to see. So 5 will go into 9 one whole time. 1 times 5, 5. So difference is 4. Let's drop the decimal, so we can add as many zeros as we need after a decimal. 5 will go into 48 times. Remainder is 0. So we have less than or equal to 1.8. So 1.8 will be between 1 and 2, very close to 2, almost 2. So here's my circle. Now we have this or equal to, so my bubble will be filled in. That's how we graph or equal to, which means I can use 1.8 itself. And this is less than, all the less than values. So all the numbers that are less than 1.8 are to the left. And here's my solution. Solvent graph. Once again, we have some simplifying to do before solving. So let's distribute this 2. We have 3x plus 4 times 2 times 2 greater than, let's distribute this 3. We have x plus 3 times 3 times 3. So now we have 6x plus 8 greater than 3x plus 9 minus 8 minus 8. That's a 0. So we have 6x greater than 3x plus 1 minus 3x minus 3x. That's a 0. So we have 3x greater than 1 out of 3 out of 3. So x has to be greater than 1/3. In terms of decimals, this will be 3 into 1 0 times, 3 into 10 3 times, minus 9 1. So this whole decimal will be like 0.333. So this third will be between 0 and 1, like 1/3 in, somewhere around here. It's an empty circle because we don't have or equal to, and we need all the x values that are greater than that, and greater numbers are to the right, going all the way to positive infinity. And this is our solution. That's all.